chuckled.
It's
We've been the same, consistent.
One of the worst places podcast is leaning to the left a little bit. Anyways, this is the Unfiltered podcast. You back here, you tuned in to the freshest crew. What it do? This is Jonathan the Great.
A2.
Midwest.
This is Kyle.
He's trying to get the class in. Shut up, nigga. All right, we back. Another episode. Yeah. So what it do? And in like a minute or less, how's everybody doing? Cool.
What if we're not doing cool?
Look, you.
Man, you go to Dr. Phil for that.
Yes.
I come to this podcast to talk about my feelings. Not to a therapist. This is free.
Yeah, he'll send us text message, hey, I'm not feeling good on red.
Yeah. He'll be like, tough.
I'm good, man. I feel good, smell good, taste good.
Whoa.
I don't look good, but I'm there.
All right.
I'm gonna be bad tomorrow. You all know why.
Can we confirm that third one?
Tastes good? No, I can just look at this nigga and tell.
You know I taste
You look
good.
dusty.
He like
Well, it has been pretty windy, but
tastes like rhubarb.
oh man.
All right, so we're here for the show, talking about weekends and whatnot. How was your weekend? Do you want to start off with that? You want to get into that later? I know you sent it in a text message and you were like, "Hey guys."
That's inside baseball, but yeah. No, I had a pretty good weekend. It was a busy weekend, you know, because you had the Comic-Con in our city. It was pretty cool, you know. Being out with the nerds, you know.
You didn't see any cool, like, it wasn't like, you know, like some cons can pull in a different demographic.
It was definitely a different demographic for sure.
Were they at least using deodorant?
It smelled pretty good, you know.
They're learning.
Yeah, it smelled good in there. I didn't find nobody that was smelly. I wasn't looking for them, but, you know, they didn't pass by me.
You'd have been sniffing for them, though.
Mm-hmm. But it's pretty cool because all the knowledge I had from, like, doing panels and booths at DreamCon with you guys, I applied it to this convention because we actually had a booth.
Mm-hmm.
And it was pretty cool. It's pretty cool. It's a lot of hard work, though. You would think, you know,
No,
you
thank
just
you.
sitting there.
Did you have a nice team?
I had a decent team.
Was Steve there?
Nah, Steve was out of town.
Punk ass Steve.
Both my brothers and sisters was out of town
Ain't that a
this weekend.
You didn't get no help from Mackenzie?
Yeah, she put in work. So shout out to the team that helped me out this weekend. And yeah, so that was my weekend.
I thought there was more than that.
Riveting the weekend there. Lovely recap from you, Kyle. I'm sure the people were super on the edge of their seats listening to that. I mean, you didn't meet anybody of note, no
Right,
famous
like-
celebrities out here in the building.
Yeah.
Where was this event anyway?
It was Kansas Comic-Con here in Wichita.
Here in Wichita, we had a
Yeah.
Comic-Con, so you can already tell it was ass. So besides
it actually
possible,
wasn't.
you know,
It wasn't though.
I've been to Kansas Comic-Con.
It was actually pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would you
what
rank
the bitches
it?
look like?
They was thick.
I bet they
Oh,
were.
it was
It's Kansas.
It was Kansas.
Was it like Butterface? Was it a lot of Butterfaces in there?
It was a bunch of different collective groups of people.
So it was
Very descriptive.
It was a bunch of people pretty much cosplaying as Doja
People-
Cat's first hit.
People that they love.
Said,
Yeah.
you didn't catch that, did you?
No, I got that.
What was
Yeah,
it?
there was a couple cows.
Hey, this guy's catching it.
Yeah, but you know, to dress up as anybody and anything is an accomplishment. So
Nobody go up there. Well,
I don't knock cosplayers.
Couple Ahabs in there.
I don't knock cosplayers.
Nobody's knocking them, but it's
So,
Kansas. You know how
yeah.
we're rated recently in the news.
Yeah, we'll get to that.
No need to get to it. You know.
But it definitely. No, I got to meet WWE superstar Kane. It was kind of cool.
Mm-hmm.
how could it's either cool or it's not? It can't be kinda. Like,
Well, I froze up, so I froze up while interviewing him, and like
you were starstruck.
that's what my girl said. But I wasn't starstruck. It was more or less like
You was just imagining
wasn't-
yourself getting choke slammed.
I wasn't.
What did you know he was gonna be there?
Yeah, I knew he was going to be there.
Okay.
But I didn't think I was going to get the opportunity to interview him because usually at these conventions, you can't interview celebrities. So that's what made it so cool is because like we just walked up to the owner of the venue and then they went through the proper channels and was like, yeah, you can. He said he's open for interview. So we got multiple celebrity interviews while we were there. And
I thought you stay ready. You ain't got to get ready.
But I wasn't expecting it because like at other conventions, I'm not gonna say bigger conventions, but like bigger conventions, you can't do that. You don't get that right.
somebody.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But like ours was like small town. I think I want to say this was their first year, and I think we've had other cons, but I don't think we did Kansas Comic Con. But I think that was his first year. So like we were kind of literally the only media that was there.
Right.
So like we were the only ones out interviewing people. So just like how we were the only podcasters at the second DreamCon, and then the very next year there were so many other podcasters.
Yeah. Yep.
I think that's what's going to happen next year. There's going to be so many other media people there. So like we kind of set the standard for what's expected for media.
So you also have the opportunity with the footage that you guys have to kind of put that out there and really be the standout, media people that
for
at
sure.
This event.
And like even looking at like, I mean, I'm not hating on nobody or knocking nobody, but even looking at the official convention photographer camera, it's like it wasn't topping what I had.
Really?
It was like we had better camera equipment than the official photographer. I'm not knocking him because I ain't seen his photos yet. I ain't seen his photos
Knock
yet.
him off his pedestal.
I could just look at it and be like, man, that was my very first camera I ever had.
What did you get to ask Kane? What
I froze up, man.
Takeaway.
I froze up.
So you didn't get anything out of it?
No, I got questions, but my
Can you choke slam me right now?
but my very first question was choke me, Kanye. My very first question was, how are you? And that's how I knew I messed up. And from there, it just went
Dropped
down.
the ball.
Yeah, he was like fucking terrible. I mean, Kansas.
No, he didn't say that.
Rinky dink bullshit.
So you didn't
Kansas
prepare.
crowd.
You didn't prepare.
Like I
you
said,
knew.
I wasn't prepared to interview anybody like
Do
them.
you know the owners of whoever put this thing on?
No, I don't.
Okay, so I can talk about it.
No, but
I had to make sure it wasn't somebody that we knew. And then,
no, it's no one local. The company's not even local. But like, when your first question is "How are you?" That's when you know.
Nah,
the
that's not a
interviews-
bad question. I mean, we start the show off with "How is everybody doing?" or whatever.
Yeah,
Just gets
and you see our retention
icebreaker.
drops off after that.
Look, that's because niggas just be stalling on shit. Like, well, I hadn't went to Comic Con. It was cool. Like, very, very good stuff right there.
Don't
Like,
let him talk to you like that.
I talk to everybody like that.
Smack the shit out of
Hey,
him.
shut
Alright,
the
he can't whoop me, so it don't matter.
I mean, he can't.
I could do the same to you, boy. Like, I just choose not to. Like,
But you're right though. He
Yeah.
can't whoop you. So.
But you ain't gonna do it. So
yeah,
that's the
I'm
point.
not. I'm not that type of person. I'm a little bit more mature than that.
But Chiron is. Chiron
He
is
calling
smack.
you a child.
That's okay. I have fun. Anyways, over my weekend, I went to Colorado.
It was
It was cool. Just busting your balls, Kyle.
It's all right. I don't care.
Yeah, you do. You be telling me at night. No. But nah, we went out there to get one of the oldest girls, the second oldest, her car or whatever, because the girl's uncle got a car and we had to drive all the way the fuck over there and try to get it. We didn't get a U-Haul trailer to go out there because I thought that was a stupid idea. But when we finally got there, we had a shit ton of time wasted because there was a big ass accident on the long ass road to fucking Denver from Wichita.
Yeah.
Terrible ass drive. There ain't shit to see.
No, like
And it stank.
it's a terrible drive.
It's like 7 hours, right?
Especially
Seven
Yeah.
change.
Yeah.
especially when you go during like the summertime when there's like not snow, so like it's no pretty like
You would wanna go
landscape.
when it snowed?
I've been in during November
Yeah,
where there's actually snow on the ground.
I went when it was snowing.
Nah, I'm
I'm
went
glad
right
we went.
before
No, the
Thanksgiving.
thing about Colorado is not like here. They prepare and they know about the
I mean,
weather.
like on the way.
yeah,
like
yeah.
the
The
scenery,
highway is
scenic
fine. Yeah.
Yeah, because like pretty much once you get past the Colorado border, it's like what, an hour to Denver or something like that.
yeah.
Yeah,
So yeah, Kansas is just like, hey, good luck on them highways.
No, it is a long drive and
fucking long.
and there's a moment from like the last gas station and it's like a good hour and a half before you get to another gas station. You're just like, I might run out of gas. It's like one of those situations.
Not if you have a Tesla.
But
Right?
nah,
Running out of battery. More like
Yeah.
nah, there was a Cybertruck cruising down the road while we was on the
Yeah.
way.
Did you throw your drink at it?
Nah, We were driving, man. Like, I'm just, it's gonna, like, the wind's gonna catch it.
You gotta get in front of it and then you throw it out. So then the wind.
Besides, I
catches it.
needed my
Lucky
drinks.
Alex Jones didn't pull up on you.
No.
How was the kids on the trip?
They're fine. Like you were saying earlier, like, sure, the kids were gonna kill me
Yeah.
in the car. No.
okay.
We just gave them their phones, and then we had the Wi-Fi through the car, so it was all good.
Oh, look at you, fancy.
No, but you got to do what you got to do to keep them little bastards.
No, you're absolutely correct.
contained.
You're absolutely correct.
But so we get there, and like I said, there was a huge ass crash like the morning that we were leaving. Like before we even left, it shut down the whole fucking thing, so we had to take a detour through these little small ass bullshit towns.
The one horse towns.
Yeah, man, it was crazy. Yeah, but the crazy thing is, with as many people that are driving on the way, then they all had to take the same detour. So it's like a line of people like behind us.
Yeah, I had a convoy.
Yeah, it was crazy because some of these motherfuckers just drive slow for no fucking reason.
Are they looking at the one horse town? That's a prison and a hospital.
They just retired, so they're just like, we don't have to be anywhere, so we just gonna take our time.
Yeah, I was like, fuck you. But it was a good trip. I kind of wish that we would have stayed longer, so I would have had time to possibly pick something up or take something.
Yeah, bro. Colorado is not a 1 night, 2 night trip. It's like
it was
at least 3.
It was tough
Because you spend more time driving.
Yeah, and it's only me that's driving. I be driving and I look over, see her just.
Yeah,
I was like, must be nice.
What happens when you got the passenger princess, man?
I know, man. It's crazy.
Yeah. I know she had the pillow going on with the fucking
a pillow.
She didn't drive
and a
one time.
blanket.
She didn't drive at all.
No,
Dang.
that's how it is. But then again, that's on me because I'm also too paranoid for anybody else.
Preferably,
Wait, but why are you like? Oh, my bad.
Just go to sleep.
I was gonna say, well, why are you paranoid about that? Did you have an experience of somebody driving kind of crazy before?
No.
Somebody kind of
no, nothing like that. Nothing like that. I don't know. It's just one of those things of just control or whatever. But
I'm mad because Tim walked in with some Buckies.
yeah. But good trip, good weekend, whatever. Should have been longer. There was something else that. Oh yeah. Man, Denver has a lot of Mexicans. Like that shit's kind of crazy.
They're either Mexican or Native American.
Man, there's a lot of Mexicans. That's all.
But I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
How you know they was Mexican?
I think they're mostly
They
Native.
be from a different country
It's
or
like-
whatever, but
it's
they're
like-
still Mexican.
It's like
they're
being in
natives.
like I don't know Taiwan. Be like, man, there's a bunch of Chinese in here.
Look, it is what it is.
I think they're Native.
Should have been the more popular race. I mean, that's just kind of it. But so while we were at one of the little malls or whatever, then Ethan and his cousin or whatever, they went to go run around to go try to holler at girls or whatever. So he put his
As he
jacket.
Try.
As he should, yeah.
Like either. This nigga
He's in a whole different city. He can be anybody he wants to.
true, but he's so cringy that it won't work.
He's like, hey, baby, I got a business back in Wichita. Why don't you come through?
I would applaud him if he.
You know who
actually
my
did
dad
that.
is? My dad owns a ZOC.
Nah, but so he puts like I got the baby like the little carts or whatever that you put them in to contain them.
The $10 carts.
Well, $12.
Yeah.
Inflation. Thanks, Obama. But so I put her in there, and it has a little bottom or whatever where it's supposed to be sealed, or it should be. So he puts his jacket down in there because he don't want to wear it, and then runs off with his cousin. Does what he does.
Slick that hair back.
He's like, what? No, God. So I'm following the woman around because she's shopping and shit, and I'm just like, oh,
Women be shopping.
They do be shopping, man. Fucking
She
crazy.
get you anything?
Of course not. She don't care about me.
You don't need none
But
anyway.
true. But so I'm walking with the cart or whatever, and we see like a phone like fall out or whatever, and I'm like, oh crap, must have been those people in front of us or whatever. And she's kind of like, that kind of looked familiar. I don't really know. And so these Mexican people behind us pick it up, and I'm like, yeah, it might be those people or whatever. So we keep walking towards the end of all the shopping and all that stuff. Ethan's jacket falls out from the same cart, and I'm like, well, how the fuck did that fall out? And I was like, oh, shit. So I look in there, and his phone is gone. And I'm like, see, that was his phone. So we're kind of yelling at him, just like, why would you put your phone in there? Like, you could have told us that you didn't want to hand or carry your phone.
That's
And
how
we
you
would've
know
just,
he don't know how to holler at no girl.
Yeah.
You don't take your phone with
don't
you.
take your phone. You're going to whip out a little notepad and try to leave the number. Hit me up.
Clues.
But
Handy
so
dandy notebook.
Steve.
so we spent like at least a good hour trying to find this phone because we got like a little
Find my.
Yeah.
Nah, well, sort of. It's like, it's called Life 360 or whatever, but it'll track where it's at by the GPS and shit.
Right.
So we're in the mall trying to find it, and every time we go to one side, then it goes back to the other side. And so we're still trying to like call him. I don't know how many times we were calling. But eventually I call and I get through, and some lady's like, "Oh, hey, how's it going?" or whatever. I'm like, "Hey, we're trying to find this phone," and she's like, "Oh, I already talked to somebody. They're going to come meet me. I'm at Journeys." I'm like, "Oh shit, well I'm already right by Journeys," so I'll go over there, I check her out or whatever. I'm like, "Cool, hey,
Who did
thank
she
you."
talk to?
It was the Mexican lady.
No.
Oh, who's she? Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
like-
She probably talked to like Ethan or
yeah, somebody
one of
else
them.
that was
Yeah.
around. They
in
kept
the
calling.
group or whatever.
Yeah, and so like it was crazy because we're just calling, and they're like, "There's no way that you found a phone and you didn't check to see if somebody was trying to find that phone,
Yeah.
and you didn't see all these fucking calls that are coming through." And so it was just kind of the speculation of like, yeah, they definitely knew somebody was calling and trying to find this shit, but got it back. I made him go over there and say thank you and shit. And
Give
then
him
they
a
pimped
whooping?
off. No.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, crazy
I'm
weekend.
glad they found the phone.
I mean, I am.
I was gonna say, imagine being a teenager walking around the mall without your phone. It must be dry AF.
Mm-hmm.
You
Yeah.
put it down.
He's
He
just
ain't
like,
talking
he got his hands like this. He's just like, I don't know what to do with them.
No, he ain't got it like that. But yeah, man, that was Denver for me.
That's cool. That's cool.
Yeah,
Tim, how was your weekend?
I found Diddy.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
Got
went
religion?
down to Diddy. Like I was down eating breakfast in the hotel this weekend. I was in Frisco this weekend, and that nigga was sitting there eating eggs.
You take a picture?
I wanted to, but he was looking dead at me, and I'm like, nah, I'm gonna be the next victim if I take a picture of him. I can't tell nobody. I can't show evidence that he here. Like I'm like, damn.
They got the wrong Diddy in prison right now.
Right? I'm like, this is what they do with like when people find the Tupacs and shit like that out in the wild and the Billie Jean sons and shit. And I'm like, God damn.
That itty bitty Diddy in there.
He had the short eyebrows, the hairline, the goatee. I was like, this nigga gotta know who he looked like right now. Like, why you walking around like that, dog?
that was Diddy. You was getting ready to pull out your phone. He was like,
The waitress was like, hey, and do you want anything else? He was like, get some hot sauce. Get that.
Right.
Take that.
Sir,
take
what's
that.
your name? They call me Love.
Ugh.
But nah, pretty cool weekend. Not too long of a drive. Had fun. Tried the rodeo goat. as, Kyle them recommended. Pretty decent burger. Ain't mad at it at all.
He said decent. That mean he don't put
Decent.
no
Listen,
he don't put
it
no
was a
respect
good
on it.
burger. Is it better than fast food? Absolutely. Better than Red Robin's? Absolutely.
You should have got the one. I forgot if it was Georgia peach or something. It had peaches on it. I ain't never
about
had
to
peaches
eat
on the
no
burger.
damn
But
burger with no peaches on it. Do I look
Hey,
like I
it was
purposely seek
good.
out fruit?
It was good.
Do I look like I purposely seek out fruit,
Hey,
Gene?
it was caramelized.
Where'd you end up getting?
Shit. I got the I don't know, it was one of the head-to-head ones. It had like arugula,
This arugula eating ass nigga. Get your ass out of here.
tempura bacon on it. I was like, bitch, did I just bite a funnel cake on this burger? And I was like, oh, there's bacon in there. Shit was sweet as hell, but it was pretty good. I ain't mad at it at all.
Bacon is nature's candy.
That's right. I hit up my
I don't think that's the
my
that's how it
normal
goes.
Chinese food buffet when we go up down there, Royal Buffet if you ever in the area, or Regal Buffet. Check it out. This is the biggest Chinese buffet I've ever seen. They have the largest assortment of chicken, all the sushi you could want. They'll grill you a steak, whatever you need.
How do you go drunk?
$16.99.
Because he's chilling. He's hawking stuff.
Exactly.
Sponsored too, apparently.
Yeah, shit, that might as well be. I'm gonna get them more business. Just let me in for free. That's all I ask. I need that Mongolian grill.
No, you're gonna eat fucking everything there. Like
I know. It's the point. Shoot, I gotta get my weight up when I'm out of Wichita. So when I come back, we move up the list.
Yeah.
So we going for that number one spot?
We come
I
for that
I
number
don't think
one.
we want to be number one.
Why not?
So I guess apparently the list came out and Wichita's on the list of the fattest people
I know me and
in
Alex.
America.
I know we ain't
chuckled.
contributing
We
to
looked at
the
that list,
problem
you know.
here. All right.
So
we chuckled.
It's
Wichita,
It's
We've been the same, consistent.
we
you
one
know,
of the worst
this
places for
podcast is
allergies.
leaning to the left a little bit.
Hey, y'all gonna let him say that?
I don't know what he said. I can't hear him down
It is
there.
what it
He
is.
said this podcast is leaning to the left.
I mean, I guess for the camera,
You
if
can't
right
whoop me
into it.
though. You can't whoop me, so it don't matter.
I mean, you're right.
I'll eat all the food in your fridge, cuz. But no, Wichita is almost obese. Well, not the most, but some of the most obese people apparently in America. Worst place to date, one of them. Terrible for allergies. I'm like, God damn,
Yeah,
you
number
can't.
one for allergies. Is,
man.
We fat, wheezing, and we can't get no pussy.
but
What
it's a
the
good
hell?
place to build a family, raise a family.
I mean, that's true.
Cost of living good though.
Family of criminals.
Tui.
I mean, when I look at it, I try to be like, you know, you used to look at a fat person and talk shit.
Yeah,
But now, like, when I look at a bigger
Why this nigga
person,
looking at me?
I just be like, there's got to be a reason. There has to. I give them the benefit of the doubt. Like, something maybe happened along the lines where they couldn't do what they needed to do.
Yeah, man.
And
Stop staring at me, Gene. Damn.
I'm looking
eat
at
too
Jonathan
much.
because, you know, he's the only one making eye contact. So I feel like we having a conversation.
Yeah, that's how
You know,
do
he
it.
all scrolling through his, you know.
I mean, but remember the other week he was talking about like he gonna start working out. So he's trying to like, you know, address the problem directly.
Yeah.
You know?
Because
Every day.
I've had moments where I try to consistently work out and either something happens or I gotta like, you know, like a athlete, you have an injury, so you gotta wait for it to heal before you can resume.
Mm-hmm.
So I'd be thinking like, what if it's something like that, you know?
It could be.
Or, you know.
Or it could be gyms are too goddamn expensive. Like, what the fuck is YMCA like $35?
I know. I just seen the deduction in my account.
Fat nigga.
Oh god.
Man, get this AI BS out of here. I hate all these AI videos.
Fucking stupid.
The fat niggas.
running up their calories.
I mean,
I was okay with this at first.
Boys and snow bunnies only.
Hey.
Leg day.
why'd you work out?
Snow bunnies.
No,
You ain't gonna be working out.
Watching these fine
he just
things.
watching.
He said 10 reps of watching him squat.
Cardio? Hell nah. You know I gotta have my hoverboard in this bitch.
Nigga.
Strength training? Nah, nigga. We curling henny bottles and deadlifting money
Money
bags.
bags, yep.
Core work? Yeah, we got that.
Damn.
Slaps for gut power. Heavy breathing reps after going up the stairs. 20 reps of plate to mouth extension. The realest full body workout.
Oh my god, it's so fucking big.
On recovery. Any hydration, post-meal belly massage, 10 reps of pounding snow bunny coochie, followed by 8 hours of big body sleep for optimal gains. Broke niggas wanna be cut, big boys wanna be sculpted. What should the fat niggas add to their fitness routine? Drop a comment.
See, I went through.
Oh, shut the fuck up.
I will. Damn. You got it. You got it, big dog.
Call me Big X the Nug then. Shit.
Nah, but I was going through all of those like after you sent that shit, and I mean I was okay with it. It was
he
funny
sent
as
it to
fuck.
him. Oh, I see. Why you only send it to him?
No,
I
he
mean-
sent it to the
Oh, it was the other one.
Yeah.
the Facebook one.
Oh, I
So
ain't
many
open
fucking
that.
group chats, but
I ain't open that.
same shit, same people, whatever.
I mean, listen.
Whatever. No, I don't hear it.
Listen, all right.
But nah, I mean, it was funny at first, and it's still kind of funny. But I was just looking at it, and I was kind of started thinking about it, and I was like, "Who the fuck is making these?" For one,
Hell, shut the fuck up.
nah,
Don't matter.
it does matter.
He probably made it.
Yeah, I did.
This is what he really doing while he at work playing with Adobe.
Fat nigga season.
That's right.
That's him on the voiceover with a voice changer.
I tell you, fat white women been looking at me different these past 2 months, man. They trying to promote a rap career right now or something, man.
getting
Trying to give me
too-
their whole tax
You
return.
getting too skinny, man. Yeah, they looking at
It's
you.
that old Ozempic, brother.
Taking the
Pants
heat off of
falling
me.
off.
I'm gonna stop taking it. I need that
Taking the
2K.
heat off of me.
I'm like, hey, baby, give me some money and I'll put some rims on your car.
Terrible. But
You know what? It's
I was
crazy.
just trying to answer your question. You know, it's fat nigga season, so don't worry about it.
oh, man.
That's crazy.
Y'all let
Gene.
this nigga
Whatever
get away
floats
with
your
calling the NCAA the NAACP last episode.
I know. I heard that.
I was like, what the hell did he just say?
He was like the NAACP championship.
I misunderstood.
I
Wait, last
mean, was I wrong though?
Nah, man. This is why I said I didn't think Bone Apple Tea people were real until I met you, because you the kind of person to say Bone Apple Tea trying to say something else.
You know what's crazy though?
What?
Y'all didn't even ask how me and Gene's weekend was.
That's all good.
They just
Nah,
iced us out. They just iced us out.
The lane was open.
Nah,
The lane was
I
open.
tried to, but I was letting it go. It was going clockwise.
I was
I was
leaning
eating
to the left, so you know.
I was eating the sandwich.
Cause you
I
got
didn't know
stuck
what
up
was
with it.
happening.
Did y'all niggas do anything this weekend?
Yeah, I did something this weekend.
What'd you do?
All right, you wanna know what? You wanna know what happened this weekend?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah. Dryer was fucked up. I fixed it. It was cool.
That's what's up.
Assalamu alaikum, brother.
What about you, Gene?
He ain't about to tell you shit he did.
Exactly.
Why you ask?
Why waste time?
That's where the skinny niggas.
I would interject.
They fit in, and that was like a small
Why-
segment for y'all.
Why waste time asking this nigga what he's doing when he's not gonna tell us? This nigga's a mysterious person.
He's like, you ever play Fallout?
I feel no.
In Fallout, there's this perk. It's like the mysterious stranger. You just show up for like 2 seconds.
That's this guy. I feel honored to know his middle name, but that's about it. That's all I know about this guy.
If we were all X-Men or in, the Marvel
Exactly.
universe, he's definitely Cloak.
If this nigga was to get kidnapped, I would not have know what to tell the police. I don't know his last location. I don't know. I barely know what he like. No, I couldn't tell him nothing.
You know what? Warren ain't even his last name.
It probably ain't.
They like, hey, Midwest,
It's Smithsonian.
They like, Midwest, what you think of the game last night, man? They just wasn't ready. That's all I'm gonna say.
Like we leave the parking lot after the podcast every day, but this nigga can go to a helipad and fly away to a whole different continent. I wouldn't know.
It's possible.
Yeah,
this man live in this state.
exactly.
He come home and he hear the royal penis is clean. You're right.
He probably.
You'd be like, when? Like, you leave it there? Like, how did that happen?
Dude, it's-
You got to detach it, man.
That's
Stay
why we-
focused.
That's right. Leave it in the sink.
The dishwasher.
There you go.
Nah, it's funny though.
Gene can't even get his W-2s during tax season because they don't know where he lives.
exactly. I don't know where to send it.
Whatever. Once the little pigeon shows up,
I have the ADP app, sir. I can get it offline.
Yeah, look at him.
Right?
I mean, I do that. I use it too. That's what I'm saying. Like I use it too.
We got it. Gene be check marking. Did you make money in other states? And he'd be like, yes.
Select which states.
Exactly.
The U.S.
Stupid, man. That is funny.
Never mind.
You end up roasting your friends. It's just what you're supposed to do, man.
True.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And it reminded me of this episode of Doug where Doug was hating hard when Skeeter went to college.
Oh man, he was.
Because a black nigga wasn't supposed to go to college.
Apparently not. Doug Funny's mine. Man,
Exactly.
he wasn't having that shit. They was like, hey, did you hear Skeeter's going to college? He was like, what?
Skater.
Ain't no way.
Mm-hmm.
He showed up. He's like, yeah, man, they're showing us all sorts of things.
Exactly.
He's like,
Where do they live? What city they live in?
was it Hunger?
Bluff-
Yeah, Honkerville.
Bluffington.
Bluffington?
Yeah.
Honker burgers were the
Honker burgers where they ate.
Well, okay, you
these
still
niggas don't
can't
know
have a
drug.
honker burger. Like that just says bad things.
Skeeter
about
couldn't
your
eat
city.
there. Yeah.
It's crazy how everybody is different colors in Doug, but you can still tell who's black at the end.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Skeeter
right.
was the nigga of the
He was
group.
the only nigga.
Why is
He was
Patty
not.
Mayonnaise last
Well,
name
Patty was
Mayonnaise?
too.
Yeah.
Patty mayonnaise.
Oh, she got that.
Whites.
She got that.
Maybe Mr.
That
Dink.
wop,
Who?
Maybe.
like trying to get some mayonnaise out of jar.
Patty mayonnaise. Nah, what was it Phoebe or whatever?
Patty wasn't serving up nothing.
Nah, that was Hey
Who
Arnold.
was her sister? The
No.
Judy or I don't
Phoebe
know.
yet?
Yeah, Judy.
Yeah.
Judith or whatever.
Nah, she was mysterious.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
that's
nah,
still
man.
type of girl right there, Gene.
But the
Hey,
funny
man.
shit about that whole scenario is they was going back and forth, and then he started trying to get at him or whatever. He's like, well, why don't you just go off to college since you're so smart and shit? And then like Roger, like the fucking asshole, just shows up. The music changed. He's like, yeah, let's fight. Let's see some blood.
Hey, that's that leather jacket talk.
Yeah. They don't make them like they used to.
when Doug got sold to Disney, Roger got the craziest arc. Like he just
I
became a
know.
millionaire out of nowhere. Like, why did this poor nigga get all rich all of a sudden?
Justin Fowles, man.
Yeah, that shit, like
That was like you never should have gave that nigga money.
yeah, that nigga was rich all of a sudden. Like this don't make no sense.
Hey man, this trailer park mama came up.
Won the lottery and went straight out of
He was definitely driving a monster truck as a
It
casual.
was crazy. That dude had a crazy
Didn't he like
arc.
cut off the sleeves?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
He's like, I don't need these anymore.
Yeah. See, yeah, never should have gave that nigga money.
Like that didn't make no sense. Why they give him the bully?
Man, sometimes life is like that. You know, some people that don't deserve
Even
money.
even
get
the
money.
cat was stunting on pork chop. Like the cat was stunting too. Like
Yeah,
damn.
that pussy was a pussy.
Roger would be the type of person to thrive in today's society. You know, everyone's always doing them reaction videos where they do them borderline illegal ass pranks. They just
Well,
show up
yeah.
punching motherfuckers in the back of the head. He'd be like, "Yeah, you got pranked."
Yeah, Roger definitely a Trump supporter. What other cartoon characters you just know Trump supporters?
Trump worked for the border patrol.
Dinkelberg.
You know what? I think Stoop Kid.
Stoop Kid?
Stoop
Nah.
Yeah.
Bob's from Bob's Beepers.
Yeah,
you
definitely.
know.
I mean,
he
yeah,
Trump
100%
supporter. You
him.
already know.
100% him.
Already know. Helga be like, man, Dad, come on.
It's like, well, it's just, we did it the right way.
Man.
Oh, Angelica's parents definitely Trump supporters.
Oh,
yeah.
Angelica's parents? Oh, yeah.
Well, nah. What was her name? The mom? Because the dad he was a little bitch. He was a little bitch.
Well,
I mean, let's be real.
his mom was making all the moves. She wore the
Exactly.
pants.
She's a Trump supporter. He's an independent.
Oh, yeah. He probably voted for Nader.
He did.
Squidward, definitely Trump supporter.
Squidward?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Squidward like jazz, man.
Nah, man, he don't like that free stuff like SpongeBob.
But Squidward is like artsy and shit.
Yeah,
right?
but
you know them Trump supporters.
So maybe he's middle right, like some other niggas we know.
Oh damn!
Definitely the whole Smurf community.
Whole Smurf.
Yeah.
Whole Smurf.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they're on that.
Especially Papa Smurf.
That's what I'm saying.
Especially Papa Smurf.
Yeah.
Man, hey, I didn't want to get into this. I didn't even write this shit down, but Asian people, some of y'all fucked up. Not on possibly voting for Trump or even not voting at all or whatever. But he's deporting y'all motherfuckers too. Like there's some Hmong lady or whatever.
Yeah.
Milwaukee. Got her ass out of here. So
You're like,
send her to Laos. She don't even know.
She's never been there.
She said, "Get your ass on that plane. Get out of here." So
There was a story about a homeboy. He was like, either he's about to get married to his chick or whatever, and he voted for Trump. And she's getting deported.
Man.
It's like, damn, bro.
he's like, "Can I get my wife back? Can we make a deal?"
I think she was from Peru.
I hope ICE don't find out that me and my son are Japanese and originally from Tokyo. That would
Kyle, they ain't got
suck.
subtitles there.
That would suck, man. If we found out that we were originally from Tokyo, Japan,
He gonna start a whole new life. He gonna get him a new wife.
That would suck, man.
It's gonna get to the point where he getting intimate with her. He gonna take that shirt off and it's gonna be blurred.
I hope they don't find out that I'm from Tokyo, Japan. I would hate to give it. Got to go back there.
Yep. Let's knock on wood.
Yep. Me and my son.
Where would you get deported to?
Who, me?
Yeah. If you was gonna get deported, where you
He
going?
ain't gonna answer.
No, I answered on the last one.
Let's see.
He said something like Europe.
Yeah, I said like
Something in Europe.
somewhere in Europe.
I thought it was
Where he gets all his clothes from.
I guess
South
that still
America or
applies.
Europe, but I feel like South America is like, the jungle, like the mean streets.
It's America's dirty pants. They would never change them though.
I'll go to Europe. I feel like, there's a castle over there for me.
What part in Europe?
Europe.
I said the UK or London.
UK, yeah.
We going to Thailand, man, so we can smoke weed.
You can't smoke weed there.
Yeah,
Can you?
it's legal.
Yeah. Well, I wouldn't
know
know. I was gonna say Zimbabwe, but whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
All
gonna work
right.
on my tan.
Mosquito gonna bite you. You just gonna be out.
I'll bite the mosquitoes before they can bite me.
There you go.
Yeah.
It's like in jail. You got to beat up the biggest nigga out there. You just got to bite the biggest mosquito, eh?
No, like I said, Tokyo.
No.
When we gonna do this Tokyo trip?
When I got money, yeah, shit. One of us win the lottery. I don't know.
Hey,
I mean,
Time,
it don't
man.
take. It don't take all that. We could save for like a year or something like that.
That's
you know?
okay.
You enjoy? Oh, you really
I can't
ain't
save
trying.
for a year.
Why not?
Black niggas like me can't save for a year, dog. We can't invest. We need money now.
You know what you could do?
My money and I need it now.
You could sell that Tesla.
Like I said, if anybody wants to buy an overpriced Tesla, then go for it. I don't.
I thought
have
if you're a
problem.
Tesla owner, you can't sell it after.
That's the Cybertruck. You can't sell it if you buy a brand new one after. You can't sell it after a year.
I mean, ain't nobody gonna buy that shit too.
Exactly.
I'm just saying, we
How
need
the hell
to.
they gonna tell you you can't sell it after a year?
You can't sell it until a year. Sorry.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
Just keep that shit in the garage. Be like, yeah. Another thing I stumbled upon while scrolling through the Facebooks or whatever, but while you brought up the whole little fat nigga things or whatever, and they had a bunch of snow bunnies and shit, it kind of made me laugh because, I mean, not directly related to that, but you guys saw Hancock, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Long
Will Smith
ass time
movie.
ago.
Yeah. Good movie. I like that movie. But that was kind of a wild movie. You said what?
It's an underrated movie.
It's
for
underrated. I didn't like the ending, but whatever. But I know Dr. Umar probably hates that movie.
Because
Oh,
he ended up with that white woman.
Sure.
Because
Definitely.
he was a white woman. He had
Yep.
all these godlike powers and whatnot, but his weakness was a white woman.
White women kryptonite was his kryptonite.
That was.
That was wild.
He got near her and they could get shot any day.
Well, that's how it starts.
Uh-huh.
You get near them, then you don't know what you did.
I don't know if that. Now that I'm thinking about it, was that movie written by a racist? Because like, what's the moral of the story? Like, you need to stay away from them white girls.
Stay away from the white
You
girl.
need to stay away. You need to.
That sounds like a Jordan Peele movie.
I need to stay away.
No, he needs to make a reboot to that.
Right.
If you want to keep your blackness, stay away from them whiteys.
That's actually kind of
Look,
funny.
they was in some domestic shit. They was fighting all over the city and shit.
Like, it was
man.
Crazy. Will Smith got a movie basically that's about him trying to cuck somebody else for their wife.
Wait, which one?
That one.
That one?
He was trying to take her. What,
Yeah,
at
'cause
first he wasn't, but when he started catching feelings and realizing something was going on, he was trying to take old girl.
They should make a sequel to that movie.
Call it cockhand.
No, Will Smith
Why
is
they call it Cockhead?
Why not?
Kind of
too
porno.
busy doing TikTok dances on the internet right now.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
Right?
All right? Dancing on people's graves that got smacked in the face. Mm. But yeah, man. What?
I got that.
Still bringing it up against Chris Rock? Fuck Chris Rock. It's up forever.
Hell, he made a joke, a personal joke about you.
Look,
You sound
I
bitter
stay-
like Marlon
nah,
Wayans.
Nah, man. I just picked a side. I stay over there.
All right.
Did you hear about how Jada's like the final straw with Will? Because like, you know, when he was like, he like kissed a little, y'all ain't see that clip?
Nah.
He kissed a singer or actress or something, and she got all outraged.
This
Like,
reason?
Yeah, this was like a few weeks ago, but she's getting outraged now, saying like they could be heading for divorce because of the kiss, because she felt like he crossed the
Your
line.
chance, you can get Will.
But it's like, yeah, you smashed your son's best friend, and you know, you had a lot of things going on. but it's just-
Two rights don't make a wrong.
But 3 rights make a left.
Dude,
Right.
I knew you just gotta do it. You couldn't resist.
I
could you?
couldn't. No.
Couldn't.
Nope.
She got so mad that her hair was standing on the back of her neck or something, huh?
and she's been like fantasizing about Tupac for like the past 2 decades.
Yeah.
And you mad that this man did a peck on the lips? But hey,
Yeah.
they strange.
That's how it be.
Mhm.
Shit. If I was him and I did end up getting it in with her or whatever, and I wanted to be petty and get some revenge, I would definitely hit him up over the video of me doing that.
Extra.
Why not? Like, you love him so much, like it's all full circle. Like, man, it's beautiful.
All right, when she pull out that Ouija board,
Why would you get a Ouija board?
start talking to that
It
nigga.
ain't
Nah,
gonna work
good,
in the
huh?
Bahamas anyways, man.
Say what?
You can't talk to people alive.
All
with
she gotta
a
do
Ouija
is-
board.
All she gotta do is
Yeah.
call up Drake. And he could just
Exactly.
Call him Drake.
yeah, he can
Why?
plug in his AI Tupac.
He's like, Jada, I need you.
Will Smith.
She brought the rights to that Coachella, that hologram Tupac.
with Will's money.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
if he really wanted to be petty, he would take like the beats from a Tupac album and then rap over every single one of them.
I mean, he is getting ready to release an album.
Is he?
Yeah.
Oh wait, yeah, because he did that joint with fuck, who was it?
Alchemist.
It wasn't Alchemist.
It was Alchemist. He
wasn't
got a
Alchemist.
scary beat on there.
It wasn't
You
Alchemist.
got freaking.
Happy ass Will Smith on some dark ass beat or whatever. What's he gonna talk
I
about?
don't know.
Dear August.
It was freaking Exhibit got a new album.
Hell yeah.
LL Cool J released something.
Broke.
I heard that was good too.
Ice
he
Cube came out with a new hit.
Exhibit gonna be at the State Fair next year. What you mean?
Oh, he sold that little weed company or whatever.
And then Will Smith, all these, and then Wu-Tang got some new stuff coming out.
Hey.
Like, nigga, what?
the YNs don't want to hear that, bro.
Wu-Tang going
They
on
not about to
tour
chart when they
right
drop
now.
their album.
That's
They
fine.
about to do like 45,000 in the first week.
I'll get it right.
No, I ain't got it. What?
Wu-Tang going on tour around the
They
Jewels.
be hating on the
Trying to go in
old
Tulsa.
head.
I saw this thing. It said our Future was more influential than Wu-Tang.
They can suck a dick.
I mean, you know,
It's just a
selective.
generational like gap and divide. You can't know what's great if you ain't never went back if it was before your time.
You know what? I'm gonna say it like this: one group is still together and one isn't. All right.
True. Preach,
Yeah.
brother. Final Four is still together.
That's right.
But in one group, all these niggas is eating. The other group, I don't know.
Yeah.
What,
Nah.
Wu-Tang?
Yeah, I don't know if they all eating.
Listen, when they sold that album to Martin Shkreli, it was set for life. You know how much he paid for that?
$1 million.
You can make them dollars stretch.
Damn.
You know how much money the record label paid Frank Ocean and not making music?
Oh, he finessed the record.
Exactly.
Man, I saw that breakdown or whatever. Or Chevy or whatever. That dude would be like, such as such had a problem. But whatever. While we're on music, there is some dude that's blowing up the internet right now, talking shit about a bunch of people that, we actually like.
Was it Kendrick?
Huh?
No, never mind.
What?
I said, was it Kendrick?
That was talking about
shit?
people? No.
That was one of the strays.
Oh, man. Just Kanye is doing Kanye stuff.
Kanye.
Who are we
was
talking
about?
about?
Kanye.
Were you talking about Kanye?
No.
What are you talking
We don't
about?
discuss that person around here.
I mean, we
That's
did.
why I was shocked
That
when you
nigga-
brought it up. Who are you talking about?
Yes, I was talking about Kanye.
Oh.
I mean, I really didn't want to, but, I was on the fly and I didn't really have another person to.
He's just trying to
That
be
dude is
relevant.
flying off the hinge.
Yeah.
Why would you want your daughter on a song with Diddy? Like,
Nigga, what?
Yeah.
It's Diddy, bro. No.
I'm just mad. I'm just mad that because who is it? I forgot. It wasn't Travis Scott who did. He just did his album. Playboy Cardi.
Playboy Cardi.
Yeah, so Playboy Cardi, he requested
North.
Kanye's daughter to be on his album, and then he turns around and he's just like, "Hey, your little son is my cousin. I'm gonna get him on the album," because he was just mad because he didn't get put on the album. I was like, "Come on, dog."
Yeah.
Mm.
Yep.
I'm surprised Kendrick was on there as much as he was.
I know, right?
I just want Tyler to drop a diss track on Ye.
I don't think Tyler got
I don't think
time for
anybody
that.
will give Kanye the time because that's what he
Exactly.
wants.
No,
Yeah,
So if you
bro.
just ignore
Trying to be
him and
relevant.
don't respond, and it just drives him crazy.
That's kind of.
I feel like
That's
Tyler
kind of why I
petty
was
enough
like,
to do it though.
Yeah.
I don't think he will. He didn't say anything to DJ Khaled when Khaled was talking about him.
He
And
just
then,
kept winning Grammys.
Yeah.
Just
I mean,
doesn't matter.
eventually he talked about it or whatever.
Doesn't
But
matter.
He gonna drop a banger and Tyler gonna be like, "What's wrong with your head, Ye? They're saying that you're sick. Would you go back to normal if I suck the crazy out your dick?" And it's like and somehow Tyler would drop a banger saying that. shit.
you wrote that down.
I did.
You
I
did.
But he would say it, and somehow the song would be fire still because it worked for him. It just do.
But you know how the Grammys work, right?
Yeah.
You can only get selected if you submit songs. So there's a lot of artists that don't like the Grammys, so they never submit songs to even get selected.
That'd be Aubrey.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's a lot. There's more than that, but yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but winning Grammys also
But the Grammys is
makes
always.
your
I mean,
network go up.
they don't put the stamp on nothing. I mean, it does if you want to get through doors, but the real music heads, doesn't solidify anything.
Yeah.
I agree. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah. But also, if you get through the door or whatever, that brings more eyes to you and
Oh, yeah,
everything,
yeah,
and
yeah.
then brings you more music heads.
Because it's rigged. Because if you watch the Grammys this year, the head of it, he was all talking about because the Weeknd boycotted it for years, and he brought the Weeknd back and talking about we're gonna be more inclusive. We got more diversity on the voting board, and we got younger people because basically it was a bunch of old white people that don't even know anything about these genres of music, voting oh, this album is better than that album, and it's like,
Which is kind of how it should have been in the first place. And I mean, I'm not saying that. Well, being that hip hop is the leading genre, or whatever, the most popular shit that's been out for the past 20 years, give or take. Then I don't understand why you wouldn't have younger people that are more connected in with the shit. I don't know. It doesn't. Make sense.
Well, of course you wouldn't do that because then that means you lose some of your power. I mean, you have influence over over something like the Grammys and whatnot. You don't want to let that go because then it's just hey, if you want to slide me a couple 100,000 or something like that,
What do you mean? Not from leaving your position and bringing in younger people.
Yeah.
No.
Of course they want to stick up there.
Come on, what are you
Of course they
talking
want to
about?
stick up there.
No, you never leave your position. You just have these people work for you. Hey, I want you to have this intern for the Grammy board. It's gonna be great. We'll put your name on something. It'll be a napkin, but whatever. And we're gonna use you for your insight.
They're probably. I mean, if they were to do that, sure, but yeah, it's still.
And being that if it was 20 something years ago or whatever, they could definitely have sex parties and get away with it.
See, he'd be the one in Hollywood. All right? He'd be the one.
blackmail tapes
Y'all need to keep an eye on
to
him.
the public.
Well, you
Come on,
want to be a
guys.
star, right?
After party. You guys going to the after party, right? Oh, there goes Jonathan.
He'd be meet you there. You be pulling the whip around. Come on, get in. Trying to get my dick sucked.
By who? It don't matter. Let's go.
Whoever you want.
And this whole time I've been trying to figure out how to do the Spotify for podcasters. So to get the main, fucking display page. It's gone, babe.
Yeah. So if you're listening on Spotify,
you
send us a comment. Let us know, like, hey, I listen on Spotify.
Yeah, because Spotify is an amazing service. One of the best services for music and podcasts.
We're not sponsored by Spotify.
We trying to get on, nigga.
We just use Spotify. But feel free to listen to the podcast at any platform of your choosing.
Especially Spotify.
We're the number one podcast on the dark web. Don't check it. Just know it's real.
Yeah, you go on the dark web, you get your social security stolen.
Not his, though.
Yeah.
He's mysterious.
Someone's stealing him. He definitely wears a hoodie in front of a computer. puts a shiesty on too.
Only log on at the library.
Oh man. Hey, W Energy, W.GG, blah 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 blah. We got new flavors out. It's called Grandma's Water. Ooh, hey. Go check that shit out. It'll get you.
And check out the new Crunchyroll collab.
You gonna break his
and get you
screen.
some of that solo leveling W energy.
Yeah, I was
Shit tight, yo.
I'm mad because I looked
Let
away.
it happen.
I got an email today.
Come to the Grammy party.
I got an email. They're doing Creators Week at W.GG.
You can submit a flavor.
If you use our promo code, you don't save 10% this time. You save 30%.
God damn.
You're saving 30% if you use our promo code. And whoever's listening to this that bought a tub of W recently, March 1st, thank you. Because I got the email saying that someone bought something. So thank you. Thank you.
Poof it.
I don't know who it is, but thank you if you
We'll
bought.
find out.
Yeah, we'll
Then
find
shout
you.
him out.
We'll
The
find
name,
you.
the address, social security
Tell
number.
Gene to get his IP address. And we'll figure it out. But hey, thank you for supporting the channel.
Yep. We got a lot of few sponsors coming in. You know, the W shit's working or whatever, but you can also log on to allpointsnacks.com and get your labia bites or labia puffs coming in new flavors. Strawberry, vanilla, and chocolate.
That sounds like if Sexy Red had a damn cereal.
No, that's all. That's all.
And
I heard what it
don't
was.
forget the limited time flavor, fish. It's just all caps. Fish. What flavor is that? Fish.
With the period.
Unholy mackerel.
What kind of fish? Just fish.
Yeah. Good.
Get them labia preps at allpointsnacks.com.
Yeah.
Y'all see the Jonathan Major starting to circulate again?
What he did.
Brother apparently is cooked right now. There's a audio file out there now of him actually admitting to strangling one of his previous exes.
It's AI, bro. Don't do
They come.
don't do this to this black man. He's trying to get back in the Marvel universe.
They heard that they trying to bring him back to the Marvel universe to close some loose ends, and now they trying to cancel him again before he even gets a chance.
And he was gonna be in
Is
the
it
Marvel Hancock
proven that
movie.
it's authentic?
Right.
You said they what?
Is it? I mean, we in the world of AI. Is it authentic?
I don't know, man. It's a weird world we live in.
It's on a lot of different news outlets I know right now, so it's enough to where I'm like, they probably verified the source.
Yeah,
I don't know what they're doing with it.
Why
but
wasn't it used in court?
Guess it just leaked.
I would just trump my way through it. I wasn't there. Did you
know
saw me there?
There must
That
be
was
some of the documents Trump unsealed, along with Martin Luther King's what's the word? Assassination.
I saw that they released that, and I was just like, whatever. I don't care.
Yeah, same.
Wait, they released the MLK tapes?
And the JFK shit.
Really?
No one cares.
Was it really one shooter?
They
You
don't
gotta
know.
go read it.
Oh, I mean, we can easily turn this into a murder mystery podcast.
Yeah.
That's
Get
what's
the
popping
women
right
all
now.
Nice and sopping
Exactly.
wet.
We should do a dedicated episode. Just
You know
read
what, I was
the
thinking the
files.
same
I
thing.
gotta be the moderator.
Oh yeah.
It's Murder Mystery Midwest.
You gonna wear a suit?
He
He
walks
little
in.
detectives hat.
Yeah, he walks in with a suit and a cigarette.
Big ass fucking
On this
glasses.
episode.
I gotta have a briefcase. Leather briefcase.
Do it.
Let us know, Chad, if you want us to
Briefcase.
read the JFK and MLK files on our new murder mystery episode. You know, let us know below in the chat what we should do.
We gotta have like
I can't stand you.
we gotta have the pitch black and just like a little spotlight.
Yeah, you gotta be swinging.
You gotta have a stool too. Just sit down on that.
That's crazy.
All right, I think we gotta, pilot for the next episode.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Like, we can do it.
I mean,
Man, our retention rate's going to skyrocket
Audience mainly female
to the ground.
Yeah.
Yeah,
shit.
get the women moist. It's crazy. It's a double standard. If I make a joke in bed about dead baby fetuses or something, I've messed up the mood. But Joel Goldberg could be stalking bitches and killing them.
That's because
That
them
ain't a
girls be
problem.
looking
That turn 'em
attractive.
on.
They tune in because they attractive.
But he cares so much about her.
Yeah, that's it.
Right.
He's paying so much attention. He knows her favorite color. He knows her favorite.
He doesn't
flavor
want to
of,
do that. They
lady
make him do
Her
cups.
that.
mom without her introducing
He
him.
knows
That's
that,
initiative.
he knows that she inhaled and exhaled 3,000 times today. Just
He
come on,
counted the hairs on
I
her
think the
spine.
last season is coming out soon.
Yep,
Yeah.
I'm ready for it too.
I ain't never watched that shit. Never going to.
Hey man, you don't know what you're missing.
I'm okay.
So you got to get on the wave before it becomes a trend.
right.
I've already got different shows that I've been on.
Well, this came
Yeah.
out like 20, like before the pandemic,
Pre-COVID,
around there.
man.
I'm cool.
Yeah, way before the pandemic.
You watch that new Daredevil? Anybody watch that new Daredevil?
Man, you sound
Yeah.
like the nerd at
Or
work.
that Law and Order Daredevil is
Was
what
it
I like to
good?
call it. If you like Law and Order, you'll definitely like it.
All right, I ain't watching
It's
it.
like 3% Daredevil and,
Ice-T's
and
on there?
the rest percent Law and Order.
I'm too busy watching Invincible.
You might as well
Yeah.
show up.
Man,
I finished that too.
I just finished it too.
Yeah.
Yeah, so much blood and gore in that show.
I know it's
You know,
fantastic.
Makes
Funny
you
thing
hungry
about
when
it-
you watch it.
A little bit.
Invincible really should give his name to Powerplex because that man is actually invincible.
For a
He is
regular
not
ass human, yeah.
invincible. That man jumped from a building and ain't been hurt. I ain't seen him get drop of blood yet. He ain't got them butthole eyes that Mark always getting.
Only person I ever heard refer to that term is Pete Davidson.
What?
What?
Butthole
He said,
eyes?
yeah,
Say
he
it
says
again,
people
man.
says that, but
Dang.
When you get punched in the face?
Yep. He got one almost every episode, man.
Yeah. He gets mollywopped every episode.
Right?
he brought back Molly Walk.
That's the only way you can describe it, though.
That's an unk talk right there. What about the Molly Walk?
We in the unk era.
Any of y'all watching Common Side Effects?
I
know
saw
what it
that. I
is.
ain't checked it.
It's on HBO Max. Basically, this dude finds this mushroom that can cure any illness.
That's
It can
right.
even cure death.
Oh.
And Big Pharma does not want him releasing
Yeah.
that shit. Like they hunting this man.
It's like a Mario mushroom.
Nah,
Just a
man.
little blue mushroom, man.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I heard about it, but I never watched that.
Oh,
Might have to now.
Pretty good.
Yeah, one of
What was
our
that
friends who shoot down any idea that we ever suggest to him suggested it to us to watch it. And I was like,
Who's that?
I'm not watching this. You know who it is.
I don't.
One who won't buy a PS4.
PS4 or PS5?
PS5, sorry.
Hey, old cranky.
Every idea you shoot at that man, he shoots it straight down. It's like, dang.
Just the definition of a curmudgeon.
But he likes the ballet and likes to draw, so
Yeah.
he's
Take
distinguished.
pictures and drink coffee.
Blah, blah, blah.
Oh man. Hey. Yeah.
We're just
Listen, we just describing facts.
we're just terrible friends. That's all.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah. You know what else is fun to do?
What? Jump off a cliff?
No. But it's fun to make fun of bees.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Boo.
No.
Bee.
Never make fun of those.
Why?
Because,
You
man,
make fun.
you know, usually when you see bees just flying around and shit, whatever, they're usually male. And, you know, like when male bees have sex, then they pretty much die, yeah?
Yeah.
Mhm.
So all the
It's a
bees
way
that
to
you
go.
see flying around are fucking virgins. You gotta make fun of them. You see bees flying around like, you ain't never getting no ass, fucking virgin.
It's like, I can if I want to.
He's like, well, at least I got a job.
You don't get paid for it.
Yeah.
Maybe just wait for the right one, you know? 'Cause
No.
You gotta make it count. You gotta make it count. One and done.
You know, it's
There's
crazy.
quite a few insects out there where the male always dies after sex.
Yeah,
It's
because
crazy,
women
man.
are evil.
You know what's crazy about that too is that
What's that?
like You know, I think it's like at night. A lot of bees tend to get together in like flowers and whatnot.
Circle
And if it's
jerk.
all males and whatnot,
Shall we see?
Wait, is the bunch
They're
of
like
bees?
Buzz.
Is that
I
them?
love this flower.
They pollinate a flower together. They basically playing like soggy biscuit.
That's right.
Don't ruin biscuits for me.
Squishy cookie.
Not ruin biscuits for me.
Yeah. So when you see them out there, make fun of them, fucking nerds.
Fucking incel bees.
Whatever.
Have any of you guys been stung by a bee?
No,
Nah,
I don't want to.
Fucked
Yes.
up by some yellow jackets.
All right, let
When
me
I was a children.
let me tell you
You
this
was a
shit.
children?
Okay?
Back when I was a children.
When I was a children, you same for you, right? See, when I was a cheering, you know, I was at my uncle's, right? And you know, there was only two things to do: it was like play on the little jungle gym or play some Mario, right? And I already beat Mario like 3 times. So I was like, you know, I'm gonna go outside and be a kid. So I'm being a kid. I'm running around the jungle gym and stuff, and I'm just going across the monkey bar, and I hear zzz, and I'm like, I wonder what that. Bam! Just hits me like right in the forearm.
Dang.
Smack right on the
Yeah,
ground.
deserved it. Deserved it.
Nah, I didn't deserve none of
You had
it.
to come, you little niglet.
What did I do?
Yeah, he's a little monkey.
What did I
Across
do?
these bars.
My
I'll
mama
show
set
you
me-
at. Ugh.
My mama set me up with mine. She, for some reason, sprayed perfume on me when I was a kid. Not cologne, perfume.
Scented.
And my grandma I was with her. She took me down to go pay the water bill with her. You know where that building is downtown.
Yeah, about a
Swarm of bees the whole way into the building. And she's like, oh, they ain't gonna mess with. First thing they did was sting me in the back of the neck. First thing.
She didn't set you. She was kind of setting you up. You just had a date with the bees.
Wait,
baby, you gonna smell good when you meet me.
He's like hot dogs.
Wait a minute. So you said that you had some perfume on you, right? So you were smelling good.
I was smelling good.
See, it happened to me without the perfume, so it's just confirmed. I smell good.
There you go.
Whatever. Nigga, you got stung by yellow jackets.
Yeah, man, they
Oh, for
fucked
real?
me up, man. It was a bunch of them.
Dang, we knew who the king of the yellows was.
Yeah, man, they got me.
Really?
Like, we was out there rollers blading in the fucking nature
center,
trail or
yeah.
whatever. We went down these the wooden steps or whatever, and I don't know why. I should have just jumped it, but I like stepped down and I guess I hit their spot. And they came out and they was like, get your motherfucking ass. They was like, they were like, I had, knee pads on like fucking nerd. And they got in the knee pads and was like, ugh. And my grandma was, she was like, oh, it's okay, baby. And I was like, Granny, why do you hate me? It's bad times, man.
That's crazy.
I learned.
It was like Bernie Mac, Don't Be a Menace. I hate your skin.
Yeah.
'Cause it's yellow.
Yeah, man. It was
I just watched that movie on Saturday,
it's good.
Sunday. Yeah.
It's
good.
That's how you know God was just messing around with shit. He could have just stopped at bees. He was like, nah, I'm gonna make yellow jackets.
Yeah.
Whilst murder hornets.
Yeah,
It's like,
right.
oh, we don't need
You
those.
watched that on the way back from Austin.
Yeah, we did.
Love that movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, boys, I think it's about time for us to pack it on up and
Blood too.
get on out of here.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Well, this has been the All Points Podcast. We want to thank you for tuning in. I think we got some content coming, right?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. We gotta talk to our editor.
Yeah.
Yeah, he claims that he has a couple shorts coming out.
I thought they were scheduled to drop.
I'm not in control of that department anymore.
It's all good.
Oh, that's
That-
what it said
that's
in the
another
chat,
man.
but
Maybe they already dropped and we ain't paid attention.
I would know.
like that TikTok that was supposed to drop, it just mysteriously vanished.
It's
Yep.
up there. You just
I
gotta
would know.
believe.
But
But
But we do. We got content.
drop a
coming.
50 bag for the mob.
But yeah.
Never mind.
Nah, go ahead.
Nothing unrelated. I was just gonna say, if that wasn't a diss, that would be a good song.
Yeah.
Why?
Actually, I don't.
I don't dislike it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like it.
that nigga gets ready to
really trying to keep it PG.
No,
He be twerking
Nah, I
in his
do.
drawers. That's all.
you be watching, so
Why about
you be like drop,
Why am I there? Why am I there?
throwing off a couple.
Nah.
I'll be like, yeah, Kyle.
No.
I'll be like, he say, look back at it.
Not even.
You know.
Speaking of draws, did we ever address the fact that this nigga sent a video of him taking his damn draws off to the whole group chat?
Over heavy breathing.
Heavy ass breathing. We would have just believed the text message, man.
I'm glad I missed that.
Yeah, I was like, where was
Everybody
this?
got, I made sure to delete
When
that.
we was talking about
Whatever.
the sleep positions, and it was like, who the
Oh,
hell do
yeah,
that
that
before?
last
It's like,
Discord
delete that
episode.
video, man.
Fuck it.
He was like, "Why you heavy breathing?"
Boy, it take work.
A lot in there.
You know how long it takes me to get these drawers off?
Bro,
I was like, "Damn, I didn't know if he was throwing drawers or a pillowcase."
man.
Anyways, this has been the All Points Podcast. Hey, like, share, subscribe, do all that jazz. Make us famous because you love us. This is Jonathan the Great.
Tim the Chat, man.
Hey, too.
Midwest.
This is Kyle.
And we
R.
out of here. Peace.